Well, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to my 2959th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. How are you, kids? Check this out. Great video. You're going to love this. This is for trading on Thursday, August 21st, 2025. Before we get started, please, a reminder, if you don't know, you should know this. If you know, believe me, you've been reminded. Trading is risky, 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 risky. Never trade without protective stops. Put them in first. This week, we've been getting tattered. We lost today in crude. We lost today in gold. It's summer. You know, we're day traders, right? So we don't stay in more than a day's trade. But it's late summertime. I'm surprised we made it through. We got about 2 weeks left. We didn't have such a bad summer. Trading through summer is treacherous most years, kids. But keep the faith with the Omni, you know what I mean? Omni usually kicks ass. You'll be fine. Anyway, well, we had 2 losing trades today. I think we lost yesterday, too, I think. Don't tell anybody. Well, this has been a tough month. All right, so we've got a red Omni for trading on Thursday. Red Omni. And you know me, I do whatever Omni says. If it wants me to sell, I sell. However, there's a rule at the Omni Trading Academy. That rule is, if you don't like a trade, don't take a trade. Now, it's a rare occasion Omni tells me buy or sell, and I will say no. And I'll adopt this rule. If I don't like a trade, I won't take it. And here's why I don't like being short any further. I want to take at least a day off. Look at this chart. Look at this average and look at this wonderful channel and look at the hold around the average. Every time, end the channel. If either of the two get close, you bottom. Right? You bottom if NASDAQ gets close. Boop, 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 boop. Boom, boop, 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 boop. Here we are. We hit both. All right. I will tell you that Wall Street is watching. I promise they're watching. I grew up on Wall Street from 18 years old in 1982 till it went electronic up on the internet, and then I was able to leave. I worked on Wall Street. I still work on Wall Street, except for now Wall Street's everywhere. It's wherever you set up your computers. I've been doing this since I'm a child in 1982, and I promise you, this is what Wall Street's watching right now. Watch, let me show you another chart. Wall Street is watching, and we've got an unwritten law we've got to discuss at the same time. So we're going to do both. Now you're looking at E-mini S&P. Wall Street is watching. Look at this once again. Not only is the channel holding really well, but look at the average and the channel when they come together. Bottom, Wall Street comes in. Bottom, Wall Street comes in. Well, here we are again. This is a do not take a short trade moment. Maybe we don't get long here, right? You don't have to be a hero. Just don't take a short right here. It's the point of this video. Let's give it a day. See what's going to happen. Generally, this is when the boys come in. Wall Street's watching. That we know. The unwritten law. It's a very, very rare occasion, and it's almost not allowed. The S&P isn't allowed to go 5 days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we supposed to have 5 red days in a row? Not usually. One instance I could think of in a long time was this one. We actually pulled 5 days. Barring that, you get a day, a day, a day, 2 days, 3 days. Okay, get it. 4. That's the unwritten law. No more than 4 usually. That's it. I promise. I've been on Wall Street for a long time. Even during COVID, watch this, even during COVID, you only got 4 down days. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row before a green day shows up. It's an unwritten law, but it is a law, and Wall Street does not like to see the S&P down 5 days in a row. Second reason why, if you don't like a trade, don't take a trade. I promise you, Wall Street's watching. Now let's look at the Russell. No, let's go look at the YM, even better. Check out the YM. Bull flag develops out of nowhere, right around the moving average and inside of a nice strong channel. Lots of reasoning why possibly we shouldn't take the trade. Now, there's this. A couple of CEOs came out from Wall Street today and said maybe it's time for us to stop buying this dip. Now, you know me. They either lie or they don't. It's a 50-50, right? If they lie, it's because they want us to get long so that we could put in sell stops and it goes down and they hit our sell stops where they get long if they lie. If they tell the truth, then they're expecting the market to go up. So I went on a hunt. Are they lying or telling the truth? So far, what I've shown you, they didn't come out and lie this morning. They're actually saying maybe it's a good idea to buy. They probably went and spoke to their analysts. One of the things that I really got mad at, did many videos after the tariff day, when the CEOs came out on that Sunday night and said the markets were going to have a big crash and they're going to have a big this and it's going to be a big recession. And I came out on video that night and said, did any of you ask your analysts before you came out in front of the TV stations and said, big crash? Did anyone go back and ask their technical team? Because if they know analysis like I do, they would have not let you CEOs go out and say there's going to be a big crash. Well, now they came out and said maybe it's time to buy. Well, I'm not going to believe them, so I went out looking. Now, the truth is, as I mentioned, it's a 50-50. If they want to be right, they'll say what they want and we'll follow them and be right. And if they want us to get baited, they'll say what they want, we'll get baited, and they'll be right anyway. But the chart will always tell me if they're lying or not. I was brave enough to come out during the weekend of the tariffs before they were actually posted, knowing they were coming out, and I came out and said, the analysis says no big crack. The CEOs came out and said the opposite. I didn't see it in what they had to say. They were lying. In this case, the CEOs came out yesterday or today, early today on Wednesday, and said maybe it's time to buy some big ones, Morgan Stanley being one of them. And I went shopping, and so far, I have to say, 2 out of these 3 tell me yes. 3 out of 3 now tell us yes. Maybe they're not lying. We'll take a day off. We're not going to let them bait us either way, but so far, so good on the proof. Now, let's go look at what else they've been playing with lately. We know they love Ethereum now. Wall Street loves Ethereum. BlackRock is the absolute biggest fund out there, and they love Ethereum, right? That means Wall Street likes Ethereum as well. Do you think Wall Street's watching Ethereum like they watch the S&P and the NASDAQ? You tell me. Look at bull flags work just like they do in S&P, NASDAQ, Russell. Out of the bull flag into a breakout into another bull flag. That worked as well. Look what Ethereum did quietly. It filled the gap. Remember that gap? It filled it as of today, Wednesday. And what else? Look, what else? Tell me Wall Street's not watching. Check this out. Wall Street's watching. Look, bought it here. They bought it here. And they kept buying it here. It started way in the back. And boom, when it gets there, they get long. When it gets up here, it appears they're getting short. Wall Street is watching Ethereum too. Our 65 target remains on deck and on cue and on target, if you will, for Ethereum. That gap has been filled, kids. Look at that. It's acting like a Wall Street market would normally act. And then go here. Look at this one. Da-da-da-da. Bitcoin. Please like and share and subscribe these videos. Kids, if you like what you're seeing, if you're learning something, come on, hit the like button, subscribe, send these videos around, help me educate others. Check this out in Bitcoin, because now Wall Street has been giving the green light to go after crypto as they would everything else that Wall Street likes to play with on Wall Street. Look at this. Same things are starting to happen. Nice big bull flag. Bull flag works. Our targets get hit at 121, exactly what we expected. Comes down to where? The average and the trend line. I promise you, Wall Street's watching Bitcoin too. I hope this helps. My lesson to you: we're not going to take a short trade because we're going to let Wall Street tell us if the bottom for this little down move is finally in. What I just showed you tells me those CEOs that came out this time went and asked their analysis department before making stupid statements, and the analysis department probably said, yeah, I do see some support, boss, like I would have told them. Traders, I hope this helps. Have a great trading day tomorrow. Please like these videos, share them, subscribe. I will see you at livewithoscar.com. And remember, stop soar in emo. road traders, go to livewithoscar.com. You can find me in my live trading room all the time. Join me there. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.